And now for the Midterms Minute, a look at the candidates and races in battleground districts that you need to know about, shout about, and support to make the biggest impact possible in the election on November 6th. As of the release date of this episode, we are exactly 1 week out from Election Day.
So let's do a little visualization exercise for a moment. Imagine that it's next Tuesday night and the election returns are coming in. Now imagine that Democrats don't pick up enough seats to take control of the Senate or lose seats they had. Now imagine that Democrats don't pick up enough seats to take control of the House. Now imagine waking up the next morning to Trump proclaiming ultimate victory and an unequivocal mandate for his horrific, hate-filled agenda that most Republicans support. Now how do you feel? Do you feel like you did enough? Do you wish you had done more? How do you think the most vulnerable and disenfranchised among us will be feeling at that moment? Remember those feelings and keep them with you in this final week, because this is quite literally the last chance to make a difference before Election Day. And because of that, today we're going to tell you 4 things that you can do to make that difference over the next 7 days.
Don't forget to check the show notes, because along with links to these resources, we're also going to list and link to 10 toss-up gubernatorial races across the country, 6 of which are open seat races previously held by Republicans. Of course, information for all the battleground races and ways to get involved can be found at the Midterms Minute HQ at bestoftheleft.com/midterms. And now, without further ado, here are the top 4 things you can do this week to make a difference on Election Day.
Number 1, donate. This last week is going to require many, many hours of campaign workers' time, and those people need to be paid and given lots of free coffee and pizza. Ads need to be run, signs need to be printed, canvassing and phone banking materials need to be at the ready, volunteers need to be trained and managed. Your donations can help candidates run a strong get-out-the-vote effort in these final days. If you don't know where to start, check out the DCCC Red to Blue program at redtoblue.dccc.org and donate to a few candidates or easily support all candidates listed with 1 donation. To help Senate candidates, visit dscc.org and contribute. If you're only interested in donating to toss-up races, check out the links in our previous segments, which can be found at the Midterms Minute HQ.
Number 2, phone bank. If you have even an hour to give, virtual phone banking is for you. Both Indivisible and Swing Left have selected races where candidates can benefit the most from phone banking, and you can sign up for a shift and get started in seconds. Indivisible is hosting phone banking for a mix of House, Senate, and gubernatorial candidates, so if that's what you're looking for, go to indivisible.org/phonebank to get started. If you're interested in focusing on tight races for the House, go to swingleft.org. Scroll to the very bottom of the website and select Volunteer from Anywhere under the Take Action column. Never phone banked before? No problem. Swing Left offers plenty of resources for newbies.
Number 3, volunteer. Yes, this requires more of your time, but it is so impactful and it can even be fun. Grab a friend and sign up to canvass a neighborhood for a candidate near you, or go to a phone banking event organized by the local DNC office, a candidate's campaign, or a political action group. When you see other people actively engaged, you're going to feel better, and you might meet some new friends along the way. One way to quickly find an event near you is by going to indivisible.org/events for a national list of local Indivisible group volunteer events. Otherwise, check out your local DNC website or specific candidates' websites for more volunteer opportunities.
And number 4, talk to your friends and family. The current political climate has strained many a relationship, but if you know someone who is undecided or someone who will vote but isn't engaged, talk to them in person if possible. Have a discussion about civic action and all the personal reasons you have for getting involved. Lead them to resources. Invite them to volunteer with you. These conversations can be game changers for those who may feel disillusioned or don't feel like politics really affects them. Additionally, as I've mentioned before, you can use the Outvote app to find and send text messages to people in your network who may need a little extra encouragement. As a reminder, voter purging is happening across the country, so we urge you to confirm your voter registration ASAP. Visit headcount.org and click Verify Your Registration Status under the Voting Info tab. There, you can quickly be directed to your state's specific website to confirm your voter registration. If there's a problem, call 866-OUR-VOTE to report the problem and get guidance. If your registration is okay, help someone else confirm theirs or obtain the necessary ID they need to ensure there are no surprise problems on Election Day. Links to all the information you heard today, as well as additional resources, are linked in the show notes. And today's Midterms Minute, along with all of our election information, can be found at bestoftheleft.com/midterms. midterms. So if making the blue wave a reality in November is important to you, be sure to hit the share buttons to spread the word about supporting Democrats in battleground races across the country via social media so that others in your network can spread the word too.